Hi, I'm Pedro Placencia with Country Real Estate in California's beautiful Central Coast. You're buying a home and your offer has been accepted. What's the next step? What are the most recommended inspections you should be considering? The first and most common inspection is going to be your general home inspection. The home inspector is going to be looking at all the major systems of the home. That includes exterior and interior, the structural systems, heating and air, roofing, electrical, plumbing, test the appliances. They'll get into the crawl space and the attic, and they're going to be checking the exterior and the general condition of the property. And what they're looking for is any deficiencies in any of the systems, anything that doesn't work, or anything that might be a health and safety hazard. This is a non-destructive inspection, meaning the home inspector is not going to cut into walls or floors or anything like that. They're going to do a visual inspection. It's a visual observation. They're going to test systems that are available. They're not pulling apart appliances. They're going to document their findings based on their visual observations and the various tests they performed. The next recommended inspection is what's generally referred to as the termite inspection, or more technically as the wood destroying pests and organisms inspection. For this pest inspection, the inspector is looking for several things. They're looking for any active infestation of wood destroying organisms, and this can include termites, fungus, or dry rot. And they're also looking for any damage that has occurred due to any of these wood destroying pests. This inspection includes two parts, what's called Section 1 and Section 2. Section 1 is any active infestation or any existing damage as a result of wood destroying pests. Section 2 are conditions that could lead to infestation or could lead to damage. A couple of examples of Section 2 conditions could be a wood siding that touches the dirt outside. This earth to wood contact could eventually lead to fungus infestation and wood damage. Same thing with leaking gutter. Leaking gutter, the water that runs down the fascia board, the wood fascia or the wood siding, again, can cause fungus infestation and wood damage. If the home inspector identifies or has any concerns and recommends further inspection of other components such as the fireplace, chimney, pool, or any other systems, you're going to want to get those inspected by qualified contractors. The next inspection would be of the sewer system. So most homes are going to be connected to the city or municipal sewer system. Depending on the age of the home and the type of sewer lateral pipe that was used, roots might have gotten into the pipe, they might have cracked the pipe, they could be clogging the sewer lateral pipe. Soil could be crushing, different conditions on the ground or within the soil could be crushing the pipe. So you're going to want to know what that condition is. If the property has its own private septic system, you're going to want the septic pumped, inspected, and certified that it's in good working condition. So they'll pump the tanks, they'll inspect the tanks, they'll run water through the leach field for a period of time, a certain amount of water, and make sure that it's not coming up out of the ground anywhere. And they're going to certify that the overall system is in good working order. For properties where water comes from a private well, there's several tests to consider. First is going to be a 4-hour pump test that's going to tell us the productivity, the volume of water that what that well can produce. Towards the end of the test, you're going to want to have the contractor take some water samples that can be taken to the lab. And the most basic lab test would be the bacterial test. You can also have the water tested for any other contaminants you might be concerned with. Buying a home is a big investment. Make sure you go into it well informed. Spending a little bit of money on inspections up front has the potential to save you tens of thousands of dollars in the long run. These inspections we recommend should give you a great starting point. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions.